Good evening. It's been a dangerous day for millions of Americans in the southeastern part of this country. The governor of South Carolina saying this afternoon she's activated the National Guard. There have been at least 200 water rescues just since last night, so many that officials have ordered mandatory curfews in several cities. Rivers are rising, dams are being breached, power has been knocked out, and rain is falling in record amounts. And it's not over yet. Tonight, 9 million Americans remain under a flood watch or warning. We have a team of correspondents across the area tonight. Let's begin with Gabe Gutierrez in Charleston, South Carolina. Gabe.
Kate, good evening. Neighborhoods like this one are preparing for yet another night virtually cut off. Evacuations are underway. More emergency shelters are opening, and it's still raining.
Already under a federal state of emergency, tonight South Carolina is underwater, one of the worst floods in its history, and a staggering water rescue effort is underway. Corel Lenhart desperate for dry land.
It just happened all of a sudden. We thought we were clear, and then it just started pouring raining, and then the house just filled up.
She was trapped in her home overnight.
Ever seen anything like this?
Never, ever.
This area is just, it's amazing how much water is here, and it's just, everything is inundated with flood waters right now.
More than 200 state roads impassable a day after the city's wettest day on record. In just 24 hours, more than 11 inches of rain.
I've never seen this before in all my life.
We got them out of the water. We can get to the vehicle now.
Dispatch centers flooded with emergency calls.
The house is flooding and they can't stop it. Requesting sandbags or assistance.
From Georgetown to Lexington to Somerville, parts of the state saw 1 to 2 feet of rain.
It's 3 feet pretty much deep in the whole house.
The relentless downpour blamed for at least 6 deaths in the Carolinas over the past few days.
We haven't seen this level of rain in the Low Country in 1,000 years. That's how big this is.
Today, officials urged residents to stay home and dry, but Faith Easterlin couldn't.
We're actually trying to find our way to Walmart to get one of our neighbors some medicine for her sick child.
Even on days like these, some missions are too important.
Thank you.
For her and for these rescue crews, the work goes on. Gabe Gutierrez, NBC News, Charleston, South Carolina.
This is Kerry Sanders in Columbia, where it took a human chain of brave souls to reach one man trapped in the flood. What started under cover of darkness lasted through the day.
You can see little children, kids being brought out of these homes.
The deluge overflowing several dams, 1,000 times more water than usual flowing over some of them. Downtown Lexington cut off because of the rushing waters. Some roads collapsing under the weight of it all. State officials say it's never been this bad. Keisha Simpson among the hundreds rescued by first responders today.
I never thought that it would happen to us. We don't see stuff like this here in South Carolina, so this is the first. It's shocking, it's scary. I'm just happy that we got out okay.
Most of those rescued say they didn't realize they needed to evacuate until it was too late to escape on their own.
We're at a total loss. Everything's gone.
The interstate into the state capital is closed to prevent more drivers from getting trapped. The Hufong family feels lucky. They drove into standing water. Their car began to float before it started to sink.
Oh yeah, the water was almost at the top of the car. So yeah, 10 minutes more, that probably would have been it.
The tidal max is collapsing as we speak, and it looks as if the roof has probably already given way on top because of all of the rain.
In some cases, there was nothing anyone could do. Residents tonight exhausted physically and emotionally.
You just don't know how bad it is until you actually go through it.
You see,
Officials are asking people to stay off the roads because it's just so hard to get around. And Kate, I understand that. I started my morning in Greenville, South Carolina, made my way here to Columbia, South Carolina. Usually that drive takes less than 2 hours. But because of all of the knocked out bridges and the closed roads, that 110-mile trip took 5 hours.
Wow.
Kate?
Kerry Sanders, thank you.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and then click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.